Mad Dog, what do you think about our ride so far?
Pretty cool. We're off-road right now, so it's getting pretty tricky. I'm hoping that there's a road up ahead, because if it starts to go straight down, I'm in trouble.
Now this is what I'm talking about, the road less traveled. We're here outside of Bali Beach, and somebody had told me about this road that went up into what he said was real Bali. It is so beautiful up here, and the vistas that I'm seeing, all of the banana trees, as you can see behind me, I got coffee plants. Really, this is the essence of what I originally came to Bali for, was to see things like this. I cannot say it enough, and I know I repeat myself a lot when I say this, but when you try to get on the road less traveled and you get a little bit of interest, you get to wind up in spots like this, where literally there is no one. When I first came to Bali, I found a paradise that I had not known. It was truly one of the most magical places I've ever been to. But Bali has changed dramatically over the years. And to find those special spots has gotten harder and harder. Kuta and Legion and Seminyak, for me, that place is finished. It's not what I'm looking for in Bali. But fortunately, after a little research, I found my next paradise in Bali, and that's here at Bali Beach. This place is absolutely amazing. I've got this incredible river running up that comes out and creates a sandbar. And one of the main reasons that people come here is for the surf, but there's so much more here. There's a peace, a tranquility, a beauty here that I have not found in years. It's the kind of place that you want to come to, kick back and relax, and just meet a bunch of kindred souls. It really is a very special place. When you come to a place like Bali Beach, it gives you the sense of what Bali is meant to be. It's what everyone has this vision of Bali. And coming here, I'm not disappointed. It really does remind me of why I came to Bali in the first place. And I think this is the place that if you're trying to find the old Bali, it's right here. The best parts about being in Indonesia. You hop on a motorbike, you get some gasoline, and you take off, and you discover deserted beaches like this. I can't even believe where we're standing right now. There's literally maybe 15 people on this beautiful white stretch of sand that dots all along the coast of Lombok. Right now, what Alan and I are going to do is we're just continuing to bump down along the coast and try to discover beaches like this, where there's these unknown destinations where, believe me, the tourists do not go to. These are the kind of places that you have to have a little bit of adventurism in you, or you do not wind up in spots like this. I've been to a lot of cool countries throughout my travels, and I had been to Indonesia before, but I have never seen this part of Indonesia. What I consider the real part of Indonesia, away from Bali, away from the mass tourism. And you wind up here on one of these deserted beaches in some local village where, there's literally no other tourist anywhere inside out here. We're coming along these beaches where we're seeing no one. And in all my travels, I can't say I've ever been anywhere where I'm finding this many incredibly beautiful deserted beaches. Traveling here in Lombok is really a very special place. There's still that rawness that I myself as a traveler am always looking for. And right now it is literally all around me. One of the places I've always tried to go to here in Lombok is Kuta Beach. And as you can see behind me, Kuta Beach is now having a major change in what's going on here. They are literally tearing out everything on the beach and opening it up and trying to restore it to its original beauty. There's good and bad about it. It takes away from a lot of the local people's economy, but at the same time, it does restore the beauty of this beach. About 7:30 in the morning. We're heading down to the lake. As you can see behind me, a row of people. If you think you're gonna come climb Mount Rajani and be on your own, you're seriously kidding yourself. There are a lot of people up here and it's for a reason. It's a really popular hike. And it's probably, for me, one of the best things I could possibly do in Indonesia is get out and start hiking around on a mountain. So how's it going this morning, guys?
Yes, the first day, especially for her, was very hard to get up to 2,400 meters, I think. But it's fun in the end. If you're satisfied after you've done it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you have this view here.
Been hiking for 2 hours from the first night stop down to the lake. And believe me when I tell you, you're gonna ask yourself, was it worth it? And my answer to you is yes. This view is nothing short of spectacular with the volcano. Okay, we are literally now at the halfway point of our journey. And as you can see down below me here, there are hot springs. So right now, I am heading off to go sit in these hot springs. Perfect place to come and relax for a couple hours and enjoy the afternoon. And then it's time to travel on. Well, we left the comforts of the lake and the hot springs, and we're now making our way up to basically what is our second base camp before our summiting. And as you can see, way up there is where it's going. So it should take us about 2 hours from where I'm actually standing right now. Just pushing hard. Whoa. The clouds just keep coming in, so it's actually very cool right now, which makes it really good for us walking. But it's mystical. You know, everywhere you're looking, you know, you're seeing the clouds roll in gently over the hills, and it's a very special spot right now. If I could just get people just for one moment to understand the happiness and the power I feel when I'm climbing up to the top of a mountain like this, I think it's just a way to enhance your life. It just makes you more aware of how lucky we are to be able to do these things. And most importantly, it just shows me that every reason I've ever begun to travel is for these kind of things right here.
Hello.
Well, it's 2:30 in the morning. We're getting up to go climb Mount Rajani right now, and we've been on the trail now for 2 days. And this morning we got about another 3 hours to the summit. But let's get Al's opinion on getting up at 2:30 in the morning to go climb a mountain.
It's not very hot, that's for sure.
Yeah, the wind was howling last night, so
Still howling.
It's still howling, so we might not be able to summit today because of the wind's going to be so bad. But we'll see. So if we get up there, our reward is to attack their sunrise over Indonesia. Okay, well, we're on the last part of our hike right now. This guy behind me has exactly what I'm looking for, but he's going up and I'm heading down. But can you believe this guy is carrying basically 2 cases of bentang on his back up this mountain? And believe me when I tell you, this is not an easy thing. Buddy, you're a strong man. Okay. That's not from me. The only thing I can say about watching this right now is when I do get that bentang in this hand, it is gonna taste so good. Travel on, brother.